All right, settle down, Dave. All right, we got our checklist in. Our boat plug is in down there. All right, we'll give them a little bit of that, a little bit of throttle. We're in neutral. All right. I'm going like 2 miles an hour right now, but I'm sticking to the shoreline. This is a lot. This is a lot for me. Feeling the wind in my hair though. Well, it wasn't a long run, but that was fun. All right, so I brought a fishing pole. I'm just gonna cast it a few times. Oh, that was the most worthless cast ever. You know, it's about 5 p.m. I would have thought that maybe these fish would have been just a hair bit more hungry. Hoping for like a bass or something. Come on, take my new awesome lure. I wanted to kind of move shores for a couple of reasons. First of all, there's more shady spots over here, and that's usually where fish kind of hang out. And today's is like the hottest day so far we've had this year in 2026. It got up to, it's like 95 degrees and the sun's beating down on us. So the fish will like these little shady spots. Also, there was a few folks on the other shore that were bank fishing, so I didn't want to move the boat through there and cause a ruckus or whatever. So. Or the wind is ripping. The current is going this way, but the wind is going that way, and it's just blowing me along like a sailboat. I wish I would have brought my worms. I would have just tossed some of those down to see if anything would have grabbed those. I just kind of threw this thing together though. I just like hooked the lure to the swivel and just kind of hope for the best. Hope that the fish wouldn't notice it. I probably should have put a leader on it. I do see some logs and stuff over there, so I'm going to kind of cast around them. Man, these fish are just not into it. Alright, I got one of these like little swamp spiders or something. I believe they come from Georgia Boy Outdoors or something like that. They're supposed to be pretty good for panfish, so I'm going to give it a whirl. I don't have any weights on this, so I probably won't really get much. Yeah, I'm probably not going to get any distance. I need to get it closer to shore. All right, back at shore. Now I got to land this guy. Let's get after it. All right, walk back to the truck. Oh heavens, does that AC feel nice? Whew. Well, I didn't do the best job of backing up, but that'll do. All right. Well, that was enough to get us there, folks. As the title of this video suggests, this was a day of firsts. This was the first time I've ever launched a boat by myself. It was the first time I ever landed a boat by myself. This is the first time I've driven a boat by myself. This is the first time I've ever driven an outboard motor, as opposed to whatever they call the other ones, where you have the steering wheel and the throttle handle. And this was the first time I've actually ever even been on a boat by myself. So yeah, this is a day of first. But I'm gonna go ahead and get Dave home. We didn't catch any fish. I don't really know. Usually I fish from here at Griggs Reservoir. Usually I fish from the shore. And usually I'm using like cut bait or like a shrimp or something, you know, some kind of bio, like meat. I just threw some lures out into the water to see what would happen, and nothing happened. So, but we'll be back. And also the wind was absolutely ripping. So yeah, that was a crazy headwind. But anyways, I appreciate y'all watching. Thanks for coming along with me. Again, you know, I don't really know what I'm doing half the time that I do stuff, but you know what, I try to do it anyway. And yeah, but anyways, you folks, I appreciate y'all for coming by and watching. I know sometimes this isn't the most entertaining stuff. Maybe it's funny, like, maybe it's entertaining to watch me screw things up, but you know what, I have fun making these videos. And you know what, if you had any kind of laugh or anything else out of this, feel free to hit the subscribe button, like the video. You know what, if you're one of these fellas that are like really good with like boating, you know, one of these folks that are really good with boating, leave a comment. Like, I'm okay with it, but like the backing in and like the backing the trailer in, that really that's tricky for me. So anyways, if you're good at this stuff, leave me a comment. But I appreciate y'all. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button. I'll see you all in a bit.